Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what this is. We are back for another episode, but if you don't know what this is the Dimes Only podcast. I am your co-host, Ricardo Buddy Sandoval. To my right is the wonderful, the fantastic, the very taller than me, George Hernandez. My man, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. We're on episode 30, Steph Curry episode.
Steph Curry, that's
number
right.
30. We got a lot of NBA for you guys today. You know, it's going to be a lot. If you guys don't like NBA, I'm sorry. But we're in the middle of the playoff.
Yes, sir. It is that time of the year, Mr. Hernandez.
Yep.
And it all kicked off yesterday. We're recording on a Wednesday. Yesterday, obviously, the Heat and the Hawks. But that is not the game we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about my beloved Los Angeles Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves in a...
Nail biting.
That's one way to put it. A very frustrating game in my view. But the Lakers pulled off the win. They are the 7th seed. George, I died about 20 times and reincarnated each and every single time. Once you thought the game was over, it wasn't over. And they were just going back and forth. Lakers pull off the dub, 108-102. George, were you watching the whole game? And if you were... even if you're recapping it on Twitter or whatever, what were your thoughts on that crazy game?
So I was not watching the full game. I started watching in the fourth quarter, maybe like 6-7 minutes in. The Timberwolves, I've told you before, and I'm going to tell you again, are professional choke jobs. They have not done anything with those stacked teams they've had in the past. They choked last year. The first series against Memphis. We talked about that earlier.
Yes, we did.
They could not buy a bucket. And I'm glad. And Lakers almost choked themselves with that AD late game foul.
That was bad.
Especially because he's your veteran. He's your best player. He knows he shouldn't be doing a closeout like that. But, like you said, they pulled off the win. A very sloppy win.
Yes, that's a great way to put it.
So this is where I'm going to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
You think this performance would will translate further on in the playoffs?
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I think we kind of you got to take it with a little bit more than a grain of salt. This is, at the end of the day, not really, but it kind of is a one-game elimination. You want to get as much rest as you can. Both these teams are fighting for a 7 seed. And I think I believe it won't carry in because the Lakers have too many veterans, specifically LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who could just wipe that away and go into a 7-game series where you know you could plan game by game, half by half, a lot better. You're gonna know this team, the Memphis Grizzlies, inside out. So I don't think it is going to translate. What does concern me, however, is the defense a little bit. I'm talking like I'm part of the team, right? But we were a little bit inconsistent in those last 4 games. However, the defense in the fourth quarter was fantastic. They shut down their best player, the Timberwolves' best player, at least in last night's game, in Karl Anthony Towns. They were fronting him every chance they got. They were denying him the ball, and when he did get the ball, you could tell that momentum, that confidence that he had in the first half was just off because of the way they were playing him on defense.
Yeah, and then that makes you brought up before the experience, how young some players are. Like if Karl Anthony Towns is not performing, you would hope Anthony Edwards could step up, right? Mm-hmm. He had a terrible game.
Horrible. Shot 3 for 14.
But you don't think that has to do nothing with the defense? Or was it defense?
Yeah, no.
That was just him shitting the bed.
Yeah, not really. I mean,
moment, right?
I guess I'll maybe give a little bit of credit, maybe 30% to Jared Vanderbilt, who is a solid defender, who brings a ton of energy on that side. But yeah, Anthony Edwards was missing shots that he normally hits. Mm-hmm. It seemed like the pressure was too big for him playing in LA, playing against LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and he looked he looked like a young puppy. I mean, he is 21 years old.
He went 3 for 12, right?
3 for 14.
3 for 14.
He is 21 years old, but you know that he's going to be a big star in this league one day. And it was kind of weird to see that kind of performance. I expected him to have a big game. George, even if he had an average game, the Timberwolves probably would have won the game. Like he was so bad, especially considering that Rudy Gobert was gone and McDaniels, who's more of a defender, but still, brings that type of energy that they need. So I did expect at least Anthony Edwards to have over 20 points, over 25 points. And if he did, they easily would have won the game. But that wasn't the case. Mike Conley instead hit some big shots for the Timberwolves. And I thought to myself, man, this guy is playing like he is back with the Grizzlies. And this is not a good sign for my Lake show. But give credit. I'm going to give credit at least to the Laker defense. They only allowed 12 points in the fourth quarter. I mean, say what you want about the Timberwolves shot selection. I think that had a lot to do with the defense of the purple and gold. And that's why we're here sitting talking about them advancing. And the Timberwolves will now play the
Oklahoma City Thunder,
who
Thank just you so much. Won. Right now we're watching. It was another close game. These play-ins have been a very, very, very close game.
Yes,
all of them. Toronto just choked too.
Toronto choked. Yes, I was just about to ask you about that. I don't know if you had a chance to see the game. Yesterday was Heat and Hawks. Hawks with a surprising win. I don't know what you had on that game, but I definitely had the Heat.
I had the Heat.
Okay.
I thought Jimmy Butler and Bam were gonna step up, but talk about another shitting the bed.
Who?
Bam Adebayo had a bad game too.
Bro, he was non-existent.
Him too.
Clint Capella out-rebounded him. Bro, I swear, every single chance Clint Capella was in there to grab the board, he grabbed the board. He had 21 rebounds along with 4 points. Scoring is not really his forte, as you know, but those boards, man.
Yeah, if you could get those
huge
boards, it helps a lot. Shay, he started off pretty slow today.
Moving on to the Oklahoma City and Thunder and Oklahoma City and Pelicans game.
Pelicans. He started out slow. He found his rhythm late in the second. Actually, I think he had like 10 points or so in the second quarter, if I'm not mistaken. But he's someone who the Thunder need, and I really root for him a lot. Obviously, Kentucky player. Mm-hmm. And his game is crazy, he's a tall guard. He plays slow, like, you get what I'm saying? He's a slow player, but uses that height to his advantage, so he's amazing. Like, he could hoop.
I feel like he could turn it up when he needs to as well.
Oh yeah, he's quick.
He's very, I guess, methodical with the ball, but when he needs to, you see that burst, you see that crossover, he's
crazy.
Bro, he's a fantastic player. I did not see this raw in Kentucky, and I did not see it at all his first year with the Clippers. That Clipper trade for Shea, I don't know if we had brought this up, but it's looking like. But then again, I guess if you don't trade Shea, you don't get Paul George, and ultimately.
But in that situation, at that time, who was a better player, Shea or Paul George?
Yeah,
you weren't thinking about what he can do for me in 2-3 years.
Right. Yeah, but Shea is obviously now an all-star talent. He has the abilities, the capability to be, I believe, a superstar talent.
Yeah.
He could carry that. He could carry that Thunder team, bro. Their ceiling is crazy. The amount of draft picks they have, and they even missed their top rookie this year, Chet Holmgren.
Oh yeah,
who was out for the entire year. So,
and if you look at that,
how he's gonna look with the squad.
Yeah, and if you're looking at that Thunder team, bro, not that they're filled with nobodies, but they're not filled with like another superstar, all-star. Sure. It's just Shea.
It's Shea and
then like the little pieces. Yeah,
there's some solid pieces in there, young pieces in there.
But there's no like other all-star. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like obviously they can hoop, but it's no other all-star that's gonna give you, high number. Or maybe Giddey, but he's not an all-star. He's more like
No, yeah. Going into the season, many people expected for the Thunder to be in the lottery again.
Yeah,
be out of the playoffs. That wasn't even in their horizon. But now they have a chance to play for the A seed against the Timberwolves, and that game is going to be fantastic. We will get to, I guess, that in a little. You have anything else to add
no.
in regards to the play-in game?
Nope.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the play-in is almost over on Friday, but we're going to move on and talk about the actual playoffs It kicks off on Saturday, and like we did last year, if you followed us then, we will do it again. We are going to give our predictions for the first round only, and we're going to start off with the Western Conference. 1 seed Nuggets, and me and you believe that the Thunder will move on and advance. So if that is the case, George, who you got?
4-1 Denver.
Easy, right?
Easy. Even if the Wolves do make it.
You got it 4-1 all
4-1
across
still,
the board.
yeah. All across the board.
Yeah. I think the Thunder T-Wolves game is going to be fantastic, but it's not going to matter. Nuggets are a phenomenal team led by the 2-time MVP, not going to be 3-time MVP,
unfortunately not.
Nikola Jokic. And, the Nuggets have been there, done that. They've been a great team for, I guess you could say, about 4 years now. Great team.
Yeah, 4 years.
And, yeah, this one's pretty easy. I'm getting the Nuggets in 5. Nikola, too much. Especially if the Thunder advance, who me and you have. They have no big.
No, today they were getting cooked on the boards by
Jonas, right? Yeah, so Nikola should eat very well, and we all know. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
I know where you were going.
I'm not gonna say that, but he should feast against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah,
and I expect them.
I know where you're going there.
I expect them to beat either team very comfortably.
All right.
I don't want to move on to this one, George. We're gonna move on.
So
we're gonna save it. So
Kings.
Yes, we're still gonna be on the West. The Kings, George, 3rd seed. Who would have thought? 3rd seed Kings going up against the reigning and defending
Warriors,
Golden State Warriors, the 6th seed. That's another surprise as well, George. In my opinion, this is a sneaky series right here, George.
Yeah,
it's going to be a great series. Who do you have?
I'm gonna go with the young Kings.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you're on De'Aaron's. You know what?
Nah.
I don't know, man.
Kings beat the Warriors in 7. Bro, I feel like they're 3rd seed for a reason. I think so. They show their talent all year.
Yes.
They won their division. They have one of the highest scoring.
They did. They won. Wow.
They have one of the highest.
Like it matters in NBA, but that's impressive.
The most scoring points.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Kings are just dogs, and they have a veteran coach in Mike Brown, who has led very good teams.
Coach of the year.
Yeah. So I'm going with the Kings. Although my respect to if Warriors win, obviously I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
This was a tough choice. That's why I put it at Game 7. So if Warriors win, like I said, it's not a surprise. But I'm going to go with who I think are still the underdogs in this series, the Kings.
Wow. George, that is a shocker. I did not think you would go there.
I know. But I know the Warriors have showed up in playoffs many times.
Right now, actually, the odds are for the Warriors. They are favored in this series at -265. But ESPN BMI, the experts, have it as a 50-50 split. Mm-hmm. So 7, I guess your 7 games could be accurate. We'll see how that plays out. But this one, George, man, this one is tough. This one is tough. But I'm going to have to go with the reigning and defending champion Golden State Warriors. They're going to bring back Andrew Wiggins. Mm-hmm. We do not know how he's going to look, but you still have the 2nd greatest point guard of all time, and Stephen Curry. Klay Thompson is still phenomenal. You got Draymond Green. You have you have Draymond Green, who is still doing his thing, and I'm going with the veteran team. George, this is already a W for the Kings. They exceeded expectations. No one expected them to be in the playoffs, let alone a 3rd seed. So, this is already a W for the Kings. And, first playoff series in 16 years. I'm still gonna have to go with the Warriors, man. That's bold. That's bold.
I'm not mad at that pick though. I'm not mad at that pick. I'm respect that pick because it's a valid pick. I'm
going to respect your pick as well because I like how you're respecting the Kings. You might be respecting them a little bit too much, especially against the Warriors.
Yeah, I know, but it's a risk. It's a risk.
It is. But also to keep this in mind, which is something you should that helps you. The Warriors only won 11 games on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not too far from home, but it's still going to be not a home court advantage. So, if that carries on, then that should be that's going to be trouble for the Warriors.
A lot of Warriors fans are going to be in the building.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Sacktown.
Yeah. And then I think vice versa too. I mean, I think Light the Beam was pretty strong this year, so
yeah,
I do expect a couple of Kings fans to rock the Chase Center. So, but overall, man, it should be a great series.
So we move on to
Let's move on to what I think is going to be the best series. The Suns versus the Little Bros, right here in LA.
Yeah,
George, who do you got in that fantastic series?
I got
2 greats going up too, and KD and Kawhi.
Suns versus Clippers is a tough one. No Paul George for how long?
Yeah, his timetable. There's no timetable on his return, so I mean, if you want, you could count him out of the series.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Suns. The addition of KD was just very.
We were here on live when it happened. Yeah,
that big three: CP3, Devin Booker, and KD. Although their depth is kind of iffy, and the Clips are more stacked off the bench, I'm still gonna go with the Suns. 7-game series. I'm going another 7-game series.
Wow.
Suns, I mean, what else can you say? Not much to say. They went to the finals, and they're looking to go back. Yeah, they're looking to go back, so.
Yeah. Right now, the Suns are favored minus 500. Wait, hold up. Wow. Right here, according to ESPN BMI, the Clippers have an 82% chance to win, which is pretty high, especially with no Paul George.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm with you, man. Suns in 6, though. I have the Suns in 6. I think the Paul George thing is real. I think that could hurt him tremendously, especially against KD. Paul George is not only a great offensive player, but he's a great defensive player. And either Kawhi or Paul George we're going to guard KD. Now probably only one, and maybe you don't even put Kawhi because you have to have him score on offense. And then also you have Devin Booker, right? I think it's just going to be too much KD, too much Devin Booker. And
a little bit CP3, a little bit Aiden.
A little bit. But I do not trust Aiden in the playoffs,
especially against Zubac.
We've seen that already.
Zubac's a dog, low-key.
Yes. Zubac is actually a very formidable player on both ends of the floor. But yeah, this is the Suns in 6. I do expect a competitive series, probably 1-1, switch off over and over. But I expect the core 4 in the Suns to pull that off.
So you ready for yours or not yet? Say it for now.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. The Memphis Grizzlies, 2 seed, will be taking on my Los Angeles Lakers, 7 seed. Mr. George Hernandez, who do you have in that series?
I'm gonna go with the underdog in this series. Actually, are they underdogs?
They are actually. Grizzlies minus 130, which is the lowest from any higher seed, according to ESPN. I wonder why.
So I'm going to go with the Lakers.
Lake Show.
Game 7.
7 games.
7 games. I have 3 Game 7s, surprising.
You do?
Well,
you have a very entertaining first round. The first rounds are usually not entertaining, too.
But with the West is stacked. So, or like,
no,
not stacked. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's up for grabs. You can't count out Bron. You can't count out AD. I don't think. And then D'Lo, I don't think he's gonna have a bad game again.
Oh my God, we didn't even talk about D'Lo. Oh my God, he was cheeks.
So I'm going with Lakers Game 7. I think Memphis, like you said. Honestly, I've never been on that Memphis hype. Ja Morant's good. I know Jaren Jackson's good, but other than that, I don't see anyone else who's like crazy talented. Mm-hmm. You said Bane can shoot, but
Bane's a shooter.
But as far as like, can he create his? Honestly, I haven't watched Memphis too much, but Bane doesn't affect. Like, I don't see him as a big, like.
Bane could go on a streak.
Yeah, but I don't see him as a big threat, as you can say.
Yeah, well, hopefully the Lakers don't make him.
Yeah. But I'm going with the Lakers. Bron, AD, D'Lo, Vanderbilt. They've been playing good. It was just that one slip up, I feel like. but they've been playing good with these new additions. So we'll see. But I'm going Game 7.
Yeah, man, George. Honestly, I'm torn. I am torn. Obviously, everyone knows I am a big Laker fan. Grizzlies minus 130. They ESPN BMI gives Grizzlies a 66% chance. Grizzlies have been knocking on the door. You have John Morant. Luckily, that situation, that fiasco, is clearly out of the way and done with. So that's great for Memphis fans. And he's a rising star, man. He's a rising star, and you have Jaren Jackson Jr., who I believe is going to be the Defensive Player of the Year. Mm-hmm. And I expect nothing less from the Grizzlies in this one, but it's still tough because I'm fighting it. But if I had to pick, which obviously that's what we're doing, I'm gonna go
if you say Lakeshore, I wouldn't be mad at that.
I'm gonna go the Lakers in 6. If I had to, I'm going the Lakers in 6. But obviously, I won't be surprised if the Grizzlies. They're number 2 seed for a reason, just like you said with the Kings in the 3 seed. But I'm going Lakers in 6. I mean, yeah, it's LeBron James and Anthony Davis, man. I mean, these two guys, we've seen what they do when they're healthy.
Yeah.
And
hopefully they stay healthy.
And if they're healthy, then I don't see
Western Conference. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't see at least the Grizzlies beating them.
Yeah.
At least, right? And then what helps the Lakers is no Steven Adams and no Brandon Clark. Brandon Clark is an offensive rebound machine. Steven Adams is as tough as they get on both sides of the floor, and the Grizzlies will be missing both of those guys. Advantage, Anthony Davis. Yeah. Anthony Davis is the key to this series. If Anthony Davis plays like the Anthony Davis we all know he could play like, this series could be over quick. Yeah. Honestly, we all know what LeBron James is gonna do. Yeah. Everyone knows. And obviously too the role guys like D'Lo, Schroeder, Reeves, Vanderbilt, Ryu all have to step up. But if Anthony Davis is playing like the superstar he is and the future Hall of Famer that he is, this series could be over quick. Yeah. I expect him to have a handful of games like that. But yeah, like I said, if I had to pick, I'm going with my leg show in 6. Yeah, man. But I expect a very entertaining series. Lake Show.
All right.
Okay.
Moving on to the East.
Move on to the Eastern Conference.
We go first seed, and then we have first seed Milwaukee against. Oh, we don't even know who's 8th seed.
Yeah. But I think they're gonna face the Bulls.
Me too. I have the Bulls.
Okay. Just go with it.
Yeah. So if they play the Bulls, Milwaukee, I'm taking Milwaukee 4-1.
To play the Bulls. Okay.
If they play the Heat,
okay,
I'm taking Milwaukee 4-2. It's just a game of matchup. Obviously, no one matches up with Giannis.
Oh yeah, pretty much nobody.
But I feel like Jimmy Butler is a dog. Bam Adebayo. Actually, Bam Adebayo. I mean, he's not gonna. He could contain Giannis. I feel like if he was solid,
just like they did 3 years ago in the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But does Giannis have a jump shot this year? I haven't even been keeping up with him.
I mean, Giannis is just dominant all around.
Yeah, he don't need one, but
but yes, he has gotten better on his jump shot.
But I would go he 4-2. Mm-hmm. But I do think Bulls win this game coming up.
Yes.
But still Milwaukee 4-1 or 4-2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm right there in the same boat with you. I have the Bulls winning, and if the Bulls do win, I have it in 5. And if the Heat ending up pulling it off, I still have I have Milwaukee in 6. So Milwaukee in 6 versus the Heat, and Milwaukee in 5 versus the Bulls. Yeah, man, it's gonna be the Giannis show. I'm not sure about the status of Chris Middleton though. I think obviously they probably don't need to worry about it in the first round, but for the rounds to come, I think Chris Middleton will be a key factor if the Bucks want to win their second title in 3 years. But that's a conversation for another day. But talking about the first round, yeah, easily. This is the Bucks, regardless.
Yeah. Now we move on to the 2nd and 7th seed. The Hawks just beat the Heat to get the 7th seed. So we have Celtics versus the Hawks. I have a 4-1 Celtics. Mm-hmm. Easy pick for me. I think Trey pulls it off and gets one the game.
Yeah, Trey's a phenomenal player. He could go off and go for 30, 40 if he wants to. We all know he has that range like Steph and Dame. Celtics 96% chance according to ESPN BMI to win the series, and yeah, I mean you can't really argue that. You guys know how much it pains me to say. Hater mode activated, but yeah, season 6. I mean in 5. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right. Now we're moving on to the 3-seed Cavs versus the Cavs are 3-seed, right?
No, 3 seed 76ers
Sixers,
versus
yeah.
a 6 seed Brooklyn Nets. George, I'm surprised the Brooklyn Nets even stayed in playoff contention after they dismantled their team.
I don't think they dismantled it though, because
well, I mean, you gave away your 2 superstar players.
Yeah, but they were kind of hurting them. Well, Kyrie was hurting them with those games he wasn't playing.
Well, that was like a year ago though.
But then again, you gave Kyrie to a good Mavericks team and they didn't make the playoff.
Mavericks.
So I feel like I think they have a good player, Mikal Bridges, who is becoming a superstar. He is
Superstar?
All-star, my bad. An all-star in the future. You think he'll be an all-star eventually? He's been dropping bombs. Well, anyways.
A little too lightly right there.
I think this is a sleeper of this whole playoff.
I agree.
And 76ers. I'm going to go with the 76ers. Beating the Nets 4-2. They're going to get 2. They have the MVP of this year. He's going to win it.
Yeah.
So I think the 4-2 Sixers are the sleeper. They might even make a run for it. So I'm going 4-2.
Nets, same boat with the Kings a little bit, especially after that trade deadline. Surprised they stayed in the top 6. That is an accomplishment in itself, I believe. The championship aspirations throughout these past 4 seasons have been at a sky high for the Nets. Obviously, we all know what happened this past trade deadline. Props to the Nets for staying in there and making the playoffs, avoiding a play-in. Mm-hmm. They will now face the 2023 MVP in Joel Embiid, and I think the Nets will put up a fight. Still got Spencer Dinwiddie. You know why I said that? Because of Kuzma. And like Bridges is playing phenomenal. You got got Cam Thomas in there, but it's gonna be too much Embiid, too much Harden.
Cam Thomas, but they don't play him like that. Cam Johnson is the
Cam Johnson. You know what? I'm actually picking the Sixers in 7.
No way.
Yeah.
All right, I respect it, but
I'm picking them in 7. I think the Nets are gonna put up a fight. Oh my God, Oh my God, I'm thinking way past. I still thought that Jared Allen was still on the team.
Nah, you're with the Cavs.
I know.
Does James Harden show up?
It's the first round.
He has a little problem not coming.
And he's not the focal point. So yes, George.
Okay.
James Harden shows up. Sixers in 7.
All right, we have Sixers in 7.
And
now we're moving on to the 5th seed. Cavs versus the Knicks. This one's tough too.
Yeah, I think this one could be the 3rd best first round series.
But I'm going with
all.
Okay, so Donovan Mitchell has been phenomenal this season. Phenomenal. He had that 71-point game.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna sneeze.
No.
So I'm going with Cavs beating the Knicks in a 7-game series. I give my respect to the Knicks. They're a solid team. They have Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, who has made me a believer.
Yes.
I used to think he wasn't all that, but now he's been hooping. So, he made me a believer.
Wildcat. He's a wildcat.
So, I'm going Cavs in 7.
Yeah, man.
And like you said, Jared Allen. Oh, my bad.
This is
Jared Allen.
This is another great series, I believe. I think it's going to be the 3rd best series from the first round. Knicks have a 52% chance according to ESPN BMI. However, the odds makers give Cavs the edge at -205, and I'm with the odds makers. I'm going Cavs in 7.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell, native New Yorker, is going to show up and show out in the Garden. You think Trae Young got some hate in the Garden? Donovan Mitchell will make some haters in the Garden as well, because he's a sneaky, not even sneaky, but I mean, like in terms of him not, I guess you could say like being like a superstar, or at least
he's a superstar now.
At least not on the level of like the KDs, LeBrons, and all that other stuff. He shows up in the playoffs. The lights shine brightest, and Donovan Mitchell hoops. Like he is virtually unstoppable in the playoffs. He plays phenomenal, and I think he's going to carry the Cavs.
You remember when he played? It was Jazz Nuggets in the bubble.
In the bubble, how can I forget?
50 points.
Him and Jamal just going back and forth.
That was
beautiful.
Series.
That was beautiful basketball. That was
But Donovan
that
Mitchell,
basketball in the bubble was, man, it was great. It was just fun to watch.
Donovan Mitchell is a hooper. He was such a steal in the draft. Yeah, I'm going 7. Yeah, like you.
Real quick though, man. I mean, you gave Knicks their flowers. I mean, Jalen Brunson, what a phenomenal pickup by the Knicks. You knew he was gonna be a Knick if you were keeping up with the NBA.
Yeah.
Just because he wanted max money, the Knicks were willing to offer him max money, and they gave it to him. He signed, and he's been playing phenomenal. He was snubbed of an All-Star game, and Julius Randle is having a phenomenal season as well. He has a career high in points. So does Jalen Brunson, and they carried this Knicks team back to the playoffs, which is great for them. But yeah, man, this is gonna be too much Donovan Mitchell. Darius Garland is another phenomenal guard as well. You got Jared Allen, and the pieces
Mobley.
in the Evan Mobley, of course, the former Trojan, is phenomenal as well. Cavs have a solid overall team, bro. They're just solid all around, and Donovan Mitchell is ahead of that snake, and he's gonna continue carrying the Cavs, man. This year is gonna be great to watch in the East Coast.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Those are our predictions.
Yep.
First round, we'll see how it goes. And George, overall, I feel like it's gonna be a very solid.
Hopefully they don't disappoint. The playoffs this year, I'm excited.
Hopefully not, man. Hopefully not.
So.
But yeah, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. But you guys know this already. Round by round, we're gonna be doing this. Hopefully, make it out of there, and we'll keep you guys updated on what happens in the NBA playoffs.
Yeah. So moving on, I have a little something for Buddy. I don't know if you guys. So I'm gonna show him a picture.
You could put it.
Yeah, I could put it with colleges, and he has to guess what NBA team is that.
Okay.
So,
all right, so
I feel
you
like
put it on my phone.
Yeah, so I feel like some of them are gonna be easy. Let me show you the first one.
Ah, damn.
I feel like if he could get.
Oh, so you're basing it on from easy to hard.
Yeah. So I have 4 of them. If you could get the first couple ones fast, so we don't run out of time, I'll show you the hard one. The hard one is a throwback team. I'll tell you.
Wow.
I'll tell you the year.
Okay, please. All right.
Yeah, so make it easier.
Knowing you for throwback, it's still in this century, so.
Yeah. All right, this is the first team.
Okay.
I feel like this one.
We got a Washington guard, a Spartan. Wow. I'm actually not very good at this game.
I feel like you will be though.
Give me like a timer or something. Okay, we have a Washington. Oh yeah. This is Magic. Yeah. Wait. Okay, Paulo.
And Wendell Carter Jr.
Wendell Carter. Yeah, but
that was pretty easy. So I'll show you the next one.
All right.
I feel like this one.
Yeah. This is the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Right.
Yeah. The only reason, actually, Jalen Williams went to Arkansas.
Yeah.
And then Lou Dort went to Arizona State.
And then Kentucky Shy.
Yeah, Kentucky Shy, and then Giddy, right?
Giddy, yeah. All right, this one right here.
This one. Ooh, okay. You got a Colorado guard.
Yep.
Villanova. No. I thought it was the Knicks because of Villanova.
I feel like, I don't know. This one's
okay.
tough.
All right, Villanova. You got UNC. Oh, you got Georgia. A Georgia center.
Yeah.
A Georgia center.
Uh-huh.
And you got a Gator. Who the fuck is a Colorado guard? Wow. Villanova. Okay. Oh. No. I was going to say. No. Villanova guard.
Bro.
Not Josh Hart. Not Jalen. Wait. No, not Jalen Brunson on the same team. Oh my God. The Nets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, Villanova. Mikal
Bridges.
Wait.
Spencer Dinwiddie. Claxton.
Spencer Dinwiddie went to Colorado.
Yeah, and then Claxton went to Georgia.
Who went to UNC?
Cameron Johnson.
Oh, yeah. He won a chip.
Yeah.
He won a chip. That's right.
And then the Gator is I forget who's their power forward.
Yeah, I forget too.
I looked it up.
Claxton's their center, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Oh man,
All right.
I was like, I have to get this one.
This
bro.
is the year is 14-15.
Yeah, this is not throwback, bro.
All right, but
Throwback's like
okay, no, it's still a throwback.
14-15. Oh wow. Okay. Oh.
Bro, if this is too easy, I'll have to find harder one.
Wake Forest guard, 14-15. Oh wait, no, it's 14-15. If this is the Clippers, then JJ Redick should be in here because he started.
I don't know.
Missouri, wow. Oh, okay, no. We have a Florida center. That's Joakim Noah. That's Joakim Noah. Creighton, the only person I could think of from Creighton is Doug McDermott. But he's a 3. But it's a Wake Forest guard.
That was gonna be tough. I don't know.
But it's not the Clippers. That's not right.
No, it's not Clipper.
Oh, Wake Forest guard. What school is that?
That's Louisiana Tech.
Wow. 14-15. Okay, was this team a playoff team that year?
I don't know. Should I give him the hint? Should I give him that hint? Battle? Yeah, it's playoff team.
Is it a playoff team? No. I was gonna ask West or East. Okay.
Bro, that was tough one.
Warriors mean not Pelicans. It can't be the Pelicans. It can't be the Warriors. It can't be the Spurs. Oh, wait. No. Wake Forest guard?
Yeah, I don't know if you'll
Forest
get this
guard. Creighton guard too. And a Missouri. Wow, yeah, this one's tough. Oh my God. I know it too. It's just gonna piss me off. All right, give me Wake Forest guard. I'm gonna assume it's a West team.
I don't know.
14-15.
I probably wouldn't even guess this one either.
14-15 playoff team. Heat. No. Heat weren't in there. Cavs. Raptors. Spurs. No. Fuck. Damn. Actually, this is a good one, George. You stumbled me. Who is it?
You not gonna get it?
Nah, I'm not gonna get it.
Atlanta Hawks. Jeff Teague went Wake Forest. Horford was.
What? Oh my God.
Horford was a Florida center. Paul Millsap, Louisiana Tech. Kyle Korver went to Creighton.
Really?
And then they had DeMar Carroll, who went to Missouri.
Oh shit! Wow. Fuck. Yeah, dude. The only Wake Forest guard I could think. Oh man. Yeah, bro. The only person I thought of.
The center was giving it away. I feel like in this one.
Al
Horford at the
one
center.
I thought of was Joe Kim.
Joe Kim, yeah.
The one I thought of.
But Al Horford, he went.
Al, yeah.
For some reason, I thought he was he played in the Dominican before.
Nah, yeah. He went to Florida, and I think he won a title there too. I think he went back to back in Florida. Damn, he stumbled me.
So I feel like those are kind of easy. So maybe we could switch it up, like all time lineup.
Oh,
or
yeah, that'd be great.
Or like I put 4 and you gotta guess the last one,
and
then stuff like that. I mean,
I like that one. That was cool.
Even like cool. NFL, maybe.
So. Maybe. I've been seeing a lot of the NFL. I think the NFL Gridiron has been posting a lot of those. But I can see them get them. But that was cool, man. That was cool. I like that.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of mix and match. And then with the throwback teams, obviously that was a throwback, but I could get like old ones too. Yeah. But I don't know you'll be good at those.
Oh man. Nah, I might be. We'll see.
Hey, that Nets one though, I felt like because I don't know, there's not a lot of Villanova guards.
Yeah, I don't think there is. And I
didn't even know you knew Macau went to Villanova.
Yep.
He won a championship with them.
Yeah, of course. He won a championship. Oh, you know, another one that went to Villanova was Dante DiVincenzo. But he doesn't start.
No. And
he's a Warrior now. So, obviously, he doesn't start because they would play. Yeah. But that was great, man. That was great. George, anything else? Any final thoughts? Any, I don't know, maybe something you left off from our NBA talk?
Damn. Just, nah. We're all good. Covered everything.
Yeah, man. Just real quick. This Lakers series, not the series actually, but this Lakers team, starting 2-10, getting made fun of, all this other stuff. This, honestly, I mean, Lakers obviously have higher aspirations, but seeing from where this team started, to where they're at now, the necessary trades that we needed to make. This alone is an accomplishment in itself. I know, like I said, the Lakers have way higher aspirations in this, um, and we should. But going from 2-10, and then even with those trades that we made in the deadline, I did not think. I thought it was a tough hill to climb.
No, I knew D'Lo was a good pickup.
I know it's a tough hill to climb, and then also too with LeBron out for that month, it was very tough.
AD out.
Things looked. Yeah, but AD out was towards. Yeah, but still, yeah, you're right though. I mean, like,
Yeah.
we would have won at least more of those games. To have our two superstars out, and then to see where we're at now, it's an accomplishment in itself, and if that happens, I think you know what I'm referring to. If that happens, and I mean, anything could happen.
Yeah.
At least if we lose, it'll be because the other team was better, not because of that. And those are my final thoughts with my team, man.
Now that you mention it, when we came here, we gave expectations about our teams coming in. I put Nuggets at like a 4-13, I think.
Yeah, I think you did. I think we put. I forgot who we put. I think we made early season predictions.
Yeah.
I forgot who I put though.
We should go back and check. Anyway, I did not think Denver was going to get first seed. I did not think this team was going to be this good. I think we could make a run. I think we were able to make that run. Once Suns made that trade, everything was just scary now. Now I'm scared. Obviously, it was for the Suns. I think everyone should be scared of the Suns. They're not to be played with.
No, definitely not. Scared is.
Well, hopefully, Denver can make a run. They always seem to choke in the playoffs when it matters. So hopefully we could, and we have the home court advantage in the Mahi City.
Throughout the West, at least.
Yeah. So hopefully we make a run to the finals. And it's safe to say, just want to throw this out there, Jokic is getting his number retired over Melo. And if he wins the chip this year, for sure.
That's crazy to think of.
Icing on the cake.
And what's even crazier to think of is that you're a Nuggets fan. But that's where we are going to wrap things up, folks. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you guys next week. You already know the drill.
Yeah. I just want to say peace.
Peace.